When something is important enough, you should try even if the probable outcome is failure. The only thing that makes sense to do is strive for greater collective enlightenment. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. I wonder how many dead one-planet civilizations are out there in the cosmos that never made it to the other planet and ultimately extinguished themselves or were destroyed by external factors. Probably a few. Buy and hold stock in companies where you love the product roadmap. Sell where you don't. To anyone I've offended, I just wanna say, I reinvented electric cars and I'm sending people to Mars on a rocket ship. Did you also think I was gonna be a chill normal dude? The idea of lying on a beach as my main thing just sounds like the worst. It sounds horrible to me. I would go bonkers. I would have to be on serious drugs. I'd be super duper bored. I like high intensity. Life needs to be more than just solving problems every day. You need to wake up and be excited about the future. If you buy a ticket to hell, it isn't fair to blame hell. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness, to make sure it continues into the future. Stop being patient and start asking yourself, how do I accomplish my 10-year plan in 6 months? You will probably fail, but you will be a lot further ahead of the person who simply accepted it was going to take 10 years. Don't confuse schooling with education. I didn't go to Harvard, but the people that work for me did. I would like to die on Mars, just not on it. I really like computer games, but then if I made really great computer games, how much effect would that have on the world? I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I just try to think about the future and not be sad. Working hard to make useful products and services for your fellow humans is deeply morally good. I was raised by books, and then my parents. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. My children didn't choose to be born. I chose to have children. They owe me nothing. I owe them everything. Science is discovering the essential truths about what exists in the universe. Engineering is about creating things that never existed. America is the spirit of human exploration distilled. If the rules are such that you can't make progress, then you have to fight the rules. At its heart, wokeness is divisive, exclusionary, and hateful. It basically gives mean people a shield to be mean and cruel, armored in false virtue. Education is basically downloading data and algorithms into your brain. If something is important enough, you do it even if the odds aren't in your favor. There have to be reasons that you get up in the morning and you want to live. Why do you want to live? What's the point? What inspires you? What do you love about the future? If you're not concerned about AI safety, you should be. Vastly more risk than North Korea. If something is important enough, you should try even if the probable outcome is failure. One of the really tough things is figuring out what questions to ask. Once you figure out the question, then the answer is relatively easy. When I was a child, there's one thing I said: I never want to be alone. That's what I would say. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. When something is important enough, you should try even if the probable outcome is failure. The only thing that makes sense to do is strive for greater collective enlightenment. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. Buy and hold stock in companies where you love the product roadmap. Sell where you don't. To anyone I've offended, I just wanna say, I reinvented electric cars and I'm sending people to Mars on a rocket ship. Did you also think I was gonna be a chill, normal dude? I mean, I think that if people are concerned about volatility, they should definitely not buy our stock. I'm not here, on an earnings call, to convince you to buy Tesla stock. Do not buy it if volatility is scary. There you go.